Hello my crafty friends, hope everyone's having a very nice day. I hope this video doesn't get too shaky on you guys, because I have a very shaky hand and it's kind of hard for me to hold the video camera still. But as many of y'all know, I went to a little teeny tiny sewing factory. It wasn't as big as I thought it was going to be, but it was fairly good size. It was almost half the size of my well, I'd say maybe a quarter of the size of my house. And she had shelves of stuff. I mean, oh my God, shelves and shelves of stuff. And I was figuring she had all these like huge bulk rolls, but they were actually smaller rolls because she was like a custom. She did custom tailoring, basically. She made like wedding gowns, baby stuff. Oh God, what else was it? She told me wedding dresses, baby stuff, curtains, custom-made curtains, prom dresses, a couple school uniforms. So she had like a variety of stuff. Oh my God. Plus I think she was a little bit of a crafter as well. But anyway, she's the sweetest lady, very sweet. And oh my God, you're not going to believe what, I got this stuff for cheap. I mean, cheap. I pretty much cleaned her out almost, except for the stuff that she wanted. She did have some fabric, and she has some satin ribbon that we never even got a chance to go through because I was there for like 2.5 hours, and I spent my, I didn't take my checkbook with me, thank God, and I spent what I had planned on spending, so I didn't overspend, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I did overspend. I kind of like spent my monthly quota, and probably next month's too, almost close to it, but not quite. I mean, it wasn't too bad. I think I was actually pretty good. But, I mean, she was selling this stuff for 50 cents, 75 cents, and $1. I mean, oh my God. So, I can't wait to show you. Anyway, I got some of this beaded trim and some of this trim. And there's like, she had a lot of little rolls like this. Look at all this. This is kind of like a hot pink ruffled stuff, and there's some fringe trim and this, and then there was like this bling. She had like bagfuls of stuff that she wanted to just get rid of, and some of it was small amounts. So as you could see, I got like a bunch of chain beaded trim. Look at these buttons. Oh my God, these are gorgeous. There's this frou-frou trim like this. Now your mouth is going to drop when I show you. Oh, man. Take a peep. Because we're on get yourself some coffee, ladies. I'm serious. You're going to have to get some coffee because I have stuff behind this stuff. And I'm going to have to like lift it outwards. But as you can see, it goes all the way across my couch. And there's stuff behind there. And then there's like down on the floor. And I've got it lined up. It took me all day yesterday of sorting this stuff out so I could show you guys what I have. And I cannot wait to show you. Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to get up here. This is a huge bag of frou-frou trim. Look at this. Isn't this super cool looking? Oh my God. Huge bag. And I ran out of cords and stuff to, look at this. This is like some kind of elastic trim. There's fringe trim, fur trim, some little yellow stuff. This is like in 10-yard rolls. Look at that, 10-yard rolls. And it goes to 5 yards, and it goes to yards. She had a bunch of that. Some of this gold metal chains. That's what I'm saying. She was like a crafter. Some banding, some gold this. There's some more of that stuff, so I know where I got this stuff from. There is some green, well, Christmas ribbon, green velvet ribbon, denim ribbon like this, some of that. There was also, I'm not trying not to tear this room up because this stuff suede trim, and she's got like a bolt of it back there. Some of this trim. Look at all this green trim everywhere. I'm going to try to go fast. Red fringe. And, okay, I got everything from back there. Look at this. Venice lace. Oh my gosh. A bunch of Venice lace, and then there's like the sequin lace, and I tried to put it all in boxes together, so it took me all day to sort this stuff out yesterday. And then there's this beaded trim in copper. Okay, Look at this. Yards of it. Yards of it. It's, like I said, gold trims. And it's, see how many yards is that? That's just, I mean, all kinds of gold. And I love gold. And then I've got all this brown trim. And they're like 12-yard bolts of them. Some's 12, some 18, and some 10. And a few 8. Not too many, but look at this. Look at that. Isn't this gorgeous? But take a peep. Oh my God, look at this. All in golds. Everything. Bright, shiny gold. Now, here we go. Look at this one. Oh my gosh. Check out the ruffled lace. And all, I mean, there's like belt banding. Look at this. She made this. So her store actually made this. She had bulks of this satin ribbon, and she would make this stuff. And look at that. She made that. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh my gosh. And look at this little pink Venice lace. And look. More of this gold stuff. And it's like 10 yards, 12 yards, 18 yards by the rolls. And she was selling this stuff to me for like $1.75. The most expensive was $4, and I will show you what I paid for her on that. Then there was stuff she didn't even want. So she was just throwing it in the bag and saying, go ahead and take this, I don't want it. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, oh my God, look at this, beaded tassels. Aren't these gorgeous? And there's like, you know, all different kinds. It's a little flower she made. She said so apparently there's little flowers that are a little popular even not on YouTube. Look at all the silver. Oh my gosh, check this silver out. Do you see it? All kinds of silvers. Even silver chain. Yes, a bulk lot of silver chain. Some coin chain, ribbon. Some of this. I'm just going to try to go as fast as I can, ladies, because I don't want y'all to be sitting there for 2 hours watching this video. But you'll get an idea about what all I got. Look at that. She had packs of it. And all of this, look at all this silver. Silver, and a lot of it's in the 10-yard. There's 10 yards, 5 yards, and 1 yard. But, oh my gosh, see all that? Oh, yes, I love the silver. Gorgeous appliques. There's like this zipper flower. Some of these, oh, they were beautiful. And then there's like, she had some crocheted flowers. And she had, oh, this is applique. I love this. She had quite a few of these, and she gave me some. Aren't they gorgeous? And then there was this one here. I mean, it's a little bag full of appliques. So I bought those from her. And then over here, look at all this black. Oh my gosh. She had some wiring, because she does make wreaths and stuff, but she's not using it anymore. So she pretty much sold, I think, 20 cents or something like each. Chain. Metal chain for crafting. Chunky charms. Yes. Look at that. There's another bulk of chain that I got. And I mean, it's for crafting. So I got that. And look at this ruffle trim in black. Oh my gosh, look at it. Gorgeous. And then there's like this. Look at this trim. Oh my God, look at that. I hit the ultimate score, you guys. If my mouth is running 50 miles an hour, you know why. Because I'm trying to hurry up and do this so you can see as much of it as you can possibly see. Gold chain. Plenty of little chunky charms or whatever I want to do with that. Rhinestone. A whole bulk roll of rhinestone. I think it's, let's see, how many yards is it? It doesn't say. 10 yards. No, 12 yards. 12 yards of this. And it's the good size. It's not that little bitty, teeny tiny. It's good size. So you know she made some money for this. That was definitely a good deal. And I have like black sequin trim. Look at this. All kinds of sequins and black beaded trim. Let's see. This is gorgeous. Look at this one. Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh, that's some gorgeous stuff. So I got all kinds of, that's just a little bag of scraps that she gave me. And like there's some black fringe trim. But look at this. There's Venice lace. There's black bling. Bulk rolls. Everything on the bulk is pretty much so brand new, never been used. Never been used. They're all sealed. So I was like tickled to death about that. Then down here, right here, she made this. Isn't this gorgeous? Isn't this pretty? She sewed this together, and what she did is she used this trim here, which is this, and she used some of that blue and sewed it and that's how she made the trim. So that was kind of like a neat learn. I didn't know you could do that, or didn't think about it. She's gave me the idea. And look at this cream color. Oh, isn't that pretty? And then there's this is like 30 yards of this gold stuff like you get at Walmart that's on the little rolls, but she had it by the like bagfuls like this, and she bought it by the bulk lot. And then there's like this trim here, and look, check this out, she made this trim too. A lot of these pleated trims, she has a machine that does this. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. That is so cool. So I ended up getting a really good deal. Whole bag full of ribbon, and these are like 50 yard and 100 yard rolls. Nice deal on that. All of this, oh my gosh, you guys, is all rosette trim. So I got a steal for this because you know how much rosette trim is per yard, right? And she was buying this stuff by the bulk lots. I mean, yeah, like the bulk rolls. I got the white, I got the red. Some of it's like frou-frou, not quite like, you know, rosette. Look at that. Isn't that cool looking? Well, let me see if I can get a hold of it. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. Oh, gorgeous. Roseanne is having a fit right now because she's into the reds. And, yes, Roseanne, I overdid it. Boy, did I overdid it in buying stuff. I could not resist this deal. It was too good to pass up. Rolls like this, she was selling to me for 20 cents. And, I mean, it was, look at the deals I got. Look at all this rosette trim. And then there's this stuff like this. This is really cool looking. And the rest of it, like I said, is the rosette stuff like that. But she's had this beige tulle type, the pink tulle. I've never seen it in the pink tulle, but that was cool. And then, okay, I'm going to go back up here. Because, like I said, I got to hurry this up. This is the one find I definitely can't wait to show you. Because this here was a steal. And you know how many of us don't buy this because it's so expensive? Look at what I got. Beaded trim. All different colors. Hot pink, kind of like a coppery brown. There's some wood ones. This is in the burgundy color. And like there's the beaded, there's the burgundy, there's some like turquoisey blue. There's like a kind of a vanilla cream. There's the white. There's some like chain trim. Look at that. It's just chain trim. Then up here, hang on, I gotta slide something over here a minute so I can get to this stuff. Up here on the top, right here, is all beaded trim, and the pearls, I put it in this container because I had no more room. I was running out of space. Up here's tassels. All kinds of curtain tie-back tassels. And like I said, she was a curtain maker, so so she did all this stuff. And she was just, some of the stuff she was giving to me. I mean, giving it to me. There's probably about 200 tassels here in different colors. Cream, pink, white, blue, gold, beige, green, just all kinds of tassels. Up here, check it out, pink beaded trim. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. What about that? Then there's this black, kind of like a black and a maroony red beaded trim, and we know how much this stuff is a yard. It's saying on here, some of it had price tags on it, and $12.99 a yard. Can you believe that? $12.99. That's what we would have paid if I would have bought it at Hobby Lobby or any place like that. So I got a ton of this beaded trim. I was so tickled about getting this beaded trim. But, now take a look, take a look. Sequined trim. All different colors. And look at all, pretty much so with the plastic wrappers on them. So these were all like 12 yard, 18 yard. I think there was a few 24 yards in here. But look at all this stuff. Isn't this gorgeous? Different colors. So I had myself a field day. Yes, I did. I was bad. And I admit it too. Anyway, look at this. Look at this ruffled trim. Some things were small bolts, like, you know, stuff she had like scraps of. So she just gave it to me. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I love, 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 love that. Some of it's vintage, some of it's not. There's some new and there's some old. There's some of this blue ruffled trim, that trim, this trim, and as you can see, some of it was almost like the roll was almost finished, and she just put like in little bags, and I had to roll a lot of it up. There's some things I've been rolling up already. Fur trim, all on the little thing. So she had fur trim. I guess she made some Santa outfits or something. Check this out. Look at this. Oh my gosh. There is silk ruffled trim. Pink cotton ruffled trim. It's just a mixture between silk and cotton. Up here is just pieces of the roll she saved like these. And took the tops off and put like, you know, the leftover up there. So that's what she saved all these so she could like rewind them. So I've got cards and I'm going to be condensing a lot of this down to like for example, if this is the same size and this is the same size, I'm going to put this on this roll. So I'll have it, you know, condensing down to make things fit in my craft room. And then look at that. That's pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? It's only a little piece of it though, darn it. But anyway, look at this gold fringe, and this is that bright metallic kind. This is pretty. Look at these. And these are, you can tell they've not been opened because they got the plastic on them. So there's this pink beaded, yellow beaded, and white beaded. And then, let's see, I have a bag of this Venice lace. And it's all different in crochet lace. So she had all that. She had this little Christmas package that she just gave to me. It's called the Christmas Storybook that I can sew for some kids or something in my family. So she had, like, it's enough for, I think, 5 books or 3 books, somewhere around there. And then there was this fringe trim like this. And then we have this kind of trim. There's like gingham ruffle. There's like regular lace. There's eyelet lace. There's kind of like a chain type of trim in the blue. There's this purple colored. This is pretty. This is really pretty. It's a green, but look at it. It's kind of unusual looking. And then there's like this real pretty baby blue crochet trim, and I've never seen baby blue. Little bitty teeny tiny flowers. Aren't they cute? And then there's like over here is Clooney lace, sequin trim, and crochet trim. I think it's all, or Venice. So there's some Venice lace there, and Clooney, there's some crochet trim there. And then there's like just regular, and then there's like, look at the little teeny tiny flowers. And then she's got just Clooney and more sequin trim and the color. And you know how I love to make my little sequin eggs and stuff that y'all been seeing. So I was like tickled about this. And then look, okay, I'm going to try to lean up against this so I can hold this. Look at all this. This is the Clooney. There's some Clooney lace right there, or is that crocheted? No, that's hand crocheted right there. That's beautiful. And then there's this kind of like Venice lace here with roses on it. Oh my gosh, check this out. Ruffled trim. It's got like satin ruffle and then the lace there. It's pretty. And then there's like eyelet. So she had a bunch of eyelet. And then, now I'm going to go back to the top. I hope I'm not making you guys dizzy. Look at that. Bulks of fringe trim. I'm going to have to stand up a minute, but let me look at this. She made this. Isn't this gorgeous? Ooh, pretty, pretty, pretty. And then there's like this here. This is like Venice lace in purple, and I've never seen Venice in purple. It's the first time I've ever seen Venice lace in purple. That's weird. And some of this lavender ruffled is beautiful. And look at this. All of this is like that, I don't know what you would call that trim. Chinese braid-like trim, but it looks like it's crocheted. Then there's some of that, and then there's some long, and then there's this. There's a little teeny tiny rosette type trim. And oh my gosh, you guys. Check it out. More trim. Oh, bridal laces. Yes, a whole bag full of bridal laces. All different kinds. Ooh, yes, 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 yes. Beaded trim. I hope you guys can see okay. I'm not. Garter trim. You name it. It's there. Okay. Then she's got bulk rolls of this stuff here. I mean, as you can see, it's the full bulk. Isn't this? Look at that. It's got like a ribbon thing, the ribbon threader trim. And that. Look at all this eyelet. Eyelet lace everywhere. Just all kinds of eyelet lace. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, here we go. Alright, I'm on the other side of the wall now, so this is getting interesting. Very interesting. Okay, maybe I can rest this so you probably guys won't get as dizzy. And this back area. Okay, that's some like fiber and pink. Let me see. Let's stick this here. Maybe that'll do it. I don't know. Will it do it? What is... Okay, that's the goal. Okay, look at this. She had like these little beaded trims here in the bag, like this. A whole bunch of that. Bling. Oh my gosh. Look at the bling. Oh my god, look. Huge piles of it. And then look at this. More trims. She had this stuff like about a box load full. I mean, it's full. There's like all kinds of trims. Just sequin trims, blingy trims, lace trims that I'm going to put on cards. And look at that. That's beautiful. Like, isn't that pretty? All kinds of trims. Trim and more trim. I was thrilled to death at getting this. And it's all brand new, never been opened. Still kind of like in little plastic wrappers. So, and look at that. There's some more of that trim that she put on rolls. If she get down, she would save it. She wouldn't throw it away. And now, this box here. Oh my god, you guys. I hope I can, well, feather frou-frou trim. Or that feather boa trim. I have never been able to find it in light pink. I've always found it in white. I have found it in hot pink. I have found it in black. But I've never found it in the light pink. So I was like really, really tickled getting this big bag full. And it's like, see that? It's in the bag. So it is going to be so much fun playing with the pink. Because I've never had the pink. But that was not it. She had more. And, you know, she had a whole lot more. Bulk lots of it. Look at this. Isn't this cool? Oh my gosh. I don't know how many yards is on this. I didn't even count. But, I mean, she's got this kind, and then she's got some with like the little silver and sparkly stuff in it. So there's some pink with some silver sparkly. And she had, look at this. Huge thing of different colored ribbons of all different kinds. I mean, it's about 10 yards each on that thing. And she had like some of this, see the how she's got that? Now, this is the good stuff right here. I've never had any, never seen any, and I can't wait to play with it. Look at this feathery trim. Can you see that? Oh my gosh, isn't that cool looking? And it's in the white, and it's in the black, and I'm not sure how many yards is in this. Let me see. And it's from Turkey, so that's where it came from. Some things I have in here that are 6 yards. of this. So you don't get really a whole lot of that, but I can see why. It's probably ostrich feather, maybe? Trim? I don't know, but anyway, it looks cool. I like the way it looks, and I'm going to have fun with it. Then we get over here to this box, and she had some flat back beaded pearls, and she gave me the whole spool. I was like, yes, sirree, I could use that, because I've never had any of that, except for maybe 2 or 3 little small strands that I was given in giveaways, so from a giveaway or a rack, so I was tickled about getting that. And she had all this beaded trim on rolls, and 20 cents, I think, each, so I was like, yes, yes, yes. Check these buttons out. Aren't they super cool looking? Oh my gosh, they are super cool looking. They're going to look nice on something. She had some seed beaded wired looking stuff. See this? It's in blue and green. And you know what I thought about? When I make some flowers on a box, I can fold this up and make it look like leaves. So I was like, that's a neat deal. And that was, I think, part of the package deal that she gave me. Because I didn't even know she put them in there. But look at that. And she was, things that she didn't want, she was just throwing them in the bags. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'll take them. Little bows, and I got some little nieces, and I'm definitely going to give some of these to my little nieces. And check it out. Jacquard trim. Oh my gosh. You know how much this stuff cost. This stuff is not cheap. And now see, I'm going to try to condense some of this down, because see, that's a spool, and that's a spool. And see how much room you got on the spool. So I may be able to condense some down, so I have more room in my craft room. And then there's this real pretty sequin trim here, pom-pom trim, denim trim, cream trim. Then there's some more of these little rolls that she saved up of the white. She didn't, I could tell she must have used a lot of this white, but she didn't want to get rid of the scraps, so there might have been enough for a project or something, so she put them on the rolls, so that was cool. And then there's like pom-pom trim and rickrack trim and cording trim, which is this here. And there's like quite a bit of it. See, I got that's all cording, and then this is like all the pom-pom trim. She's got red, black, pink, cream colored. Then there's like rickrack galore. She had all different kinds of sizes of rickrack. So there was like the small and the medium, and it's like a whole bag full of rickrack. Then here is some black, it's like chiffon, but it's a wide chiffon. I'm not really sure what I will do with this. I've got an idea about something, but I mean, as far as like making flowers, it's too wide. It's just too wide looking, but I do have an idea for it. So I was thinking about a project last night, because I hate to really see this go to waste. Look at that. That's kind of like wide. See how wide it is? And it's not really ruffled. It's kind of like got little pleats on the end. See there? So, but it's been sewed over and tucked in. But it still could make a few pretty flowers. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, I got that. And there's a whole bag full of it. Then she had, she just asked me if I wanted it. And I said, yeah, I'll take it. But there's some green and some red. There's some like Christmas trims. And those are in the 10 yards, I think, is what she said. Yeah, 10 yards. No. 50 yards. 50 yards. So there's 50 yards of that, 50 yards of that, 50 yards of that. And this one here is 25 yards. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. Look how many yards I got. I mean, a lot of this stuff was on 10-yard rolls. So, 10 yards, 5 yards, and then there was a couple 1 yards, but most of it is predominantly 10 yards. So it looks like it's only a yard, but it's 10 yards. So I was like, wow, I'm going to be having a ball. Look at all this. And this is what another bag full of yummy goodness. And that's my haul, you guys. This is the damage that I created the other day at this lady's shop. She was a real sweet lady, too. And, you know, the worst part, they had donated a whole bunch of stuff. And I happened to get lucky and get one of their hauls, and I didn't know it. I thought that it was like a death. Somebody died in the family. that's how the guy got my number. I was telling him, I'm like, oh my gosh, how crazy I was about finding crafting stuff and laces. And he got my number, and they decided to call me because she has retired now, and she figured she could make a few dollars. You know, why give it to the thrift store if she can make a few bucks off of it? And but you know, when she also heard that I had lupus and I was disabled, and I think out of the kindness of her heart, I'm gonna have to make her something, because I think out of the kindness of her heart that she actually gave me a lot of this stuff for free. I mean, because I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this stuff, I mean, $12.99 a yard for beaded trim. I mean, she could have gotten a lot of more money at a yard sale with some of this stuff and sold it for like $2 or $3 or $5 a roll or whatever, especially that beaded trim. And I mean, like I said, I think out of the kindness of her heart, she was just glad that she found a little crafter that loves has the passion like she has. So she, I mean, like I said, out of the kindness, she even hugged my neck when we left, and she said, you know, give me a call. And she said, you know, something about her laces, satin trims and fabric. She said, what you do is you save a few dollars, and in maybe a couple months, I'll save this for you, and we'll go through my satin laces and fabrics. And I'm like, well, that sounds nice, thank you. But I mean, I really scored. I mean, this was so sweet of her. She had like rolls of this stuff. And I mean, you know, she was like going through her shelves, and she's like, well, all I need is 2 of these. I just only need 1 of these. So I'm going to just keep this one, and I'm going to let you have that. So I was like, okay. So she was just, I mean, literally ripping that room of hers apart. And, you know, like I said, she donated a lot. So when they found out about me, I'm kind of glad she was able to make some money off of me. But, you know, she said she had donated a whole bunch of the stuff. And she said, I wished I would have known earlier, because I had a load that we got rid of. And I said, well, I bought a load. She said, well, we donated 3 loads. And I'm like, oh, my God, you donated 3 loads? I'm like, 3 loads? Oh, Lord, I wished I would have been there. But anyway, I'm happy enough as it is, because I managed to get 1 of her loads, and there was a load from someone else that I got, you know, that I scored on. And then, you know, they were kind enough to give me, I mean, this is trims, ladies, that you do not find every day. I mean, some of it is, you know, like the laces like up there, like the stuff like up there, but I mean, this trim like that and the beaded fringe trim, you might find a little tiny piece at your thrift store, but you're not going to find it by the bulk lots like that unless you buy it at Hobby Lobby and you spend $120 some for 10 yards, you know. So, like I said, I got really super lucky. And I mean, you can see that I've got specialty trims, and it's not just cheapy trims, you know, and all of it's, a good huge portion of it is like this gold and silver stuff that, you know, you get at Walmart, and you wait till it's on sale after Christmas so you can grab a few rolls of it, because that stuff is not cheap either, that gold stuff. I mean, I scored. I mean, I think I scored big time. And as you can see, this is one end of the sofa, and it's on the table all the way across till you get to the end of the sofa. Then you go down to the floor, and you can see it's all the way across the floor, and then some. And then over to the side over here, just boxes and boxes of yummy goodness. Well, I'm going to go, ladies. I will talk to you guys. I'm sorry I haven't had a chance to comment on the videos. I've been so busy with my mom and my husband, and, you know, then I had to go through. But I might not be online much this week because I got to get all this stuff put away, and then I'll be back to normal. And will I be buying any more lace? No. This is it. I've got what I want. I have the flat lace I want. I have the ruffled lace I want. And unless my stockpile gets like super duper low, I cannot buy anymore. I have got all I want. And you know, the thing I've been dying to get a hold of was some ruffled lace or trims, because you know, I love playing with ruffled lace, but it's, you know, not cheap. And I got lucky. I mean, I scored because I got some ruffled lace and trims. And it's some beautiful stuff that, I mean, this is stuff that they've got some kind of, she had some machine. I wished I could have bought that machine from her. Darn it. I could have made some money probably. I don't even know if she's selling it yet, but I did tell her if she decides to sell it to let me know first. I might, maybe, but if she doesn't, you know, I think she wants too much money for it though, because it's one of those professional sewing factory machines, but it pleats. It does pleating. So she told me that she made most of this. So she made all this pleating. And I was like, oh my gosh, look at this. This is neat. But they actually have a machine that does this. I don't know how they do it, but she's had that machine, and she made a lot of her ruffles, because she did do children's clothing, baby clothes and stuff. So I think she made for like children's weddings, and, you know, I mean, weddings for that had, you know, flower girl stuff and that kind of stuff, because she really had some beautiful stuff in that place. But she gave me almost a piece of everything that she owned, so I was tickled, and I had a good time. 2.5 hours I spent in her little sewing factory, and I was pleased to walk out of there. But I am going to make something for her out of kindness, because there's no way. She gave me, I'm saying, I'm looking at everything that's here, and I was kind of like pricing a little bit the other night. I didn't even only got like 2 boxes of stuff that I was pricing, and there's about $5,000-$6,000 worth of stuff here. I mean, if I would have bought it by the yard, yeah, $5,000 or $6,000 easy. So I think I got a good deal on this. Well, I will talk to you guys later, and have a nice weekend. Love you guys. Bye-bye.